Our program will continue. We have a Navy SEAL coming up. We have Ben Franklin. We have the 50-50 drawing winner. And we have Phil Tilley all ahead in the next few moments. And I want to bring up to you next a veteran who stood for with OPSEC. He'll tell you what that is. A former Navy SEAL. A man who is in the trenches of this cold Civil War. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to welcome to the stage Navy SEAL Ben Smith. Ben, come on out. Don't tell me he's going to rappel from the ceiling here.
You told me to make this thing touch my mouth. All right. God, there's so much stuff going on in this country right now. Where do we begin? Where do we start? Who are you? I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know what I've done to be standing up here. I know I'm preaching to the choir when I talk about patriotism, when I talk about America, when I talk about every reason why we are here today, and this country is in jeopardy around the world, within our own country, under Muslim Brotherhood, under wackos in the White House, under an administration that's leaking information to the enemies, under communism, under everything out there. You guys is preaching to the choir. But I challenge you today. It's not only just waving a flag and coming here and being amongst your brothers and being amongst your friends and having a gun on your hip and thinking it's cool. Think again. Right. This is serious. The events of your life right now, look at it on the grand scheme of American history, world history, the way things are going. Where are you right now? You are at a momentous time in history, and it is up to you guys, being that the ability to see what should be offending us, the ability to see anti-constitutional activities within a government, those things, we don't have the critical thinking instruction to understand it when we see it. We let it go. And this happened generations before I was born. And a lot of you guys as well have been born into it, even the people maybe twice my age. We didn't start the fire, but we got to fight it. Amen. It's very, very important. And just to address the political, thing for the presidency, right now, I want to get behind somebody. But the thing is, there's nobody there standing there with it in the front of us, saying it loud, talking about the Constitution, talking about America, and the abuses and usurpations that are going on around the world. I want to get behind a leader who wants to lead. I know what I'm fighting against right now. I don't know who I'm fighting for the presidency. Romney needs to grow some balls. He needs to go to man camp. And he's got some great ideas, but it's the delivery of it. These are the times that try men's souls. Because something wicked this way comes, and it's coming fast. I mean, you take a look at it. Look at the violence in the Middle East. It's over 30-some countries who are protesting violently against us. They're saying, death to America. There's Occupy groups over there. If you see the consulate in Benghazi on the wall, you see ACAB. That's American Occupy groups from here, over there. In that compound, you'll see it on the wall with that ripped American flag with people up there. You see the French anarchist mask up there. There's a lot of people out there who don't want the American ethos to survive, to live. Our government does not believe in you. They do not believe in the American people, and we are the only thing left that is standing for what America was born upon. Rugged individualism, American exceptionalism. As we see the things that are unfolding on the world stage, just little things you need to be asking yourself. Where are our allies? Do we have any? Where's England? Where's Europe? Where's anybody standing against this? You don't see media. They don't stand for us. What the hell is going on, people? Is this not a non sequitur of anti-America? I say so. One of the big things, look at, real quick, I just want to go to, we can go to Islam, we can go to Muslim Brotherhood in the United States, but with on 9/11, with the knowledge, I'm one of the veterans who stood for OPSEC recently, who came out against the administration and the leaks. And all of the information that has been coming out even before the Osama bin Laden raid, are they using us for a political ploy? Yes. I say fie. Is it not within the realm of possibility that they could be wanting to give it away for more devious reasons? Look at the president has said himself, judge me by the people I surround myself with. I got some good people on that watch list with me. Yes, and with standing for this, and standing for truth, and standing for what we gave an oath for when we were in the military to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States against enemies both foreign and domestic. As I would expect people to come to me if I am saying things that will get them killed. When I am in the service, it doesn't matter what rank. When I am in there, I will go to the officer above me and say, you shut your mouth. It doesn't matter. When we go into the service, when we go into that service, we take that oath, we sign that paper, we give up our Constitution, we give up our Bill of Rights, we give up our rights so we can fight for your rights, so we can fight for this country. Now that we are out of this service for this America, it does not mean that you lose America, that you relegate yourself to anonymity. It means that I get my Constitution back. It means I get my country back. I get to stand for what I believe. And you know what? It just so happens that the people who make the rules, the people in the Congress, the people in this administration, and the people in the White House are leaking things that are going to get, whether it be Republican or Democrat, out there on the field of war, or if they get past them, it comes to you, whether you are Republican, Democrat, Independent, or whatever the heck you believe in, we die. That's right. And since we've come out, there are now Americans, more SEALs, ambassadors who are of different sexual persuasions, dying out there. It doesn't matter. Right, left, it doesn't matter. These people are against us, and we have to look at this. We have to look at these people, the Muslim Brotherhood in our country and in all these countries overseas. We see it as individual conflicts and individual events. You are wrong. Vietnam, World War II, Korea, Iraq, Afghanistan, we look at them as little individual conflicts. Wrong. When these guys come at us, it is something that comes from, somewhere in the 600s, 7th century. This is a doctrine. This is a way of life. This is a plan that never ends. As long as that ideology exists, you can call it radical, you can call it whatever you want to do, but they see this as one action, world domination. And it is only Those people are who are to be in charge, and you do not exist in their future plans. I suggest you start getting out there and doing something about this. Now, with coming out, I know for me, they have excoriated me. They have pulled all of our addresses, our phone numbers, email addresses, family members, pictures, dossiers on what we do, how we do it, and when we do it. And also, we're on the internet. We go places, we do things. The people I know, my friends, who have nothing to do with us speaking out, their stuff as well. And a lot of you are here. Your stuff as well is out there. Your address is your information. And eventually, there's a lot of people out there who mean this a lot more than the American citizens who are sleeping, they're fat, dumb, and happy in their houses in middle America, not middle America, I don't mean, red states, flyovers, or whatever you want to call them. The people who stick to their guns, stick to their Bibles, and have antipathy towards outsiders. That's not an insult, that's a compliment to me. Because you know what? You earn my trust, you earn my respect, and damn it, you better fight for it. Because if you are not with me, you are against me. We are coming to a time in this country, people, where I don't know if you're into physics or anything like that, but it's called a singularity. It's something that nobody understands, can think past, can see. I mean, you call it it. It. What is it? Something's coming. Everyone feels something in your chest. Do you feel rage? Do you feel uncomfortable? Are you mad at what's going on in the government, the world, locally, and everything you have out there? That's it. That's Americanism. That's American exceptionalism. That's something that we have spawned in this world, and if we let it go asunder, as it has in the past in other civilizations that have succeeded, it could be 100 years, it could be 5 years, it could be a couple minutes. It could be 1,200 years before something of good repute or Judeo-Christian beliefs ever surfaces again. Your lifestyle, your way of life, your being is on the edge. Whether it be economy, whether it be world war, whether it be civil war, whether it be civil unrest, whether it be Obama in for another 4 years. I don't want to take up too much time, but this red light's been on here for a while. But what we have to, real quick, why I got started in here, you have to know why you're here, what you're doing, what you believe, and not only what you believe, but why you're doing it. When I was in Iraq, my first time, we had to protect the provisional government in Iraq while they were writing a constitution and they were going through their first elections in over 64 years. The deputy prime minister looked at me one day, and I'm slightly abridging, and he goes, "Why are you here? Why are you risking your life so I can write anything down here that we want, that we believe in, without you telling me what to write?" And then he says, "What is it to be an American?" That just stopped me stiff cold. I realized I was an American. I was more patriotic than most people I know, blah, blah, blah-bitty, bluch. But it wasn't the answer. It was the question that changed my life, that started me trying to learn what we came from, where my history is, where my family came from, what we've stood for. It's huge. And then, all of a sudden, getting out of the military, going to New York, Obama starts coming in. Then I saw it. After reading and getting knowledge in my head, seeing that coming. There's socialism, there's communism. And on that tip, you start seeing Russia coming in. Putin is trying to put a base in Cuba. He's putting a base in Vietnam and in Seychelles. Is he reclaiming the Cold War? That wasn't for bombs and bullets. That was an economical war. That's how we won it. We crushed Russia. We are now Russia. But there's so much stuff. God, if you got another hour, I'll stick. But people, We got to get out there, get to the people around you, identify with them. Don't say, you know, crazy Tea Party stuff, or you don't have to identify with anything. Identify them as a person, as an American, as a citizen, as a human, as something special, something wicked. This way comes. Get out there. It's your country depends on it. Thank you, guys.
If you wonder what pledging your life, your honor, your fortune looks like, 2012 version, that's the face of it, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Smith. Thank you for those powerful words.